These are my top Pokemon investing plays for July 2026 before the 30th anniversary comes along and blows all these prices up to the moon and none of it is affordable. So if you're like me and enjoy a bit of Pokemon investing, putting your money into some shiny cardboard instead of real things like stocks and shares and hoping to turn it into more money that you'll probably just end up spending on more shiny cardboard anyway, then watch along for this and I'll talk through what my best pickups are right now. And I'm going to be honest with you, nothing on this list is going to surprise you. These are all the main tier sets, the top sets, the S tier sets, the main products, the stuff you probably already know about, but I'm going to give my thoughts and reasoning behind it. Because when you're into Pokemon investing, there isn't any secret to it. There's no hidden sets or hidden items that I can pick out that will make you more money than just buying the top tier items that are part of the top tier sets. Because in the Pokemon world, historically, it's always the biggest items that come with the biggest returns. And that's just where you need to park your money. So let's get straight into this. First up, the Destin Rivals booster box. And I know a lot of people have been talking about it and I've been talking about it on my shorts, but I cannot believe the price of these. It's currently a market price of £306. Now I will say, if you go on eBay and look at them for £306, the ones that are that cheap, maybe a little bit damaged, the tear in the seal, bit of the cardboard is like squashed in a bit. If you want one that's good quality, you're probably going to be paying more like £330, £340. But I tell you right now, £330, £340 is a fantastic price for these if the box is really, really minty. And that's a really important thing when you're Pokemon investing and you're buying a booster box or an ETB or anything, the box needs to be really minty, really good quality. You don't want any dents, squishes, tears, marks, smarks, whatever on it. It needs to be good quality. So if you're paying £340 for good quality Destin Rivals booster box, you're onto a winner. This thing, if we look on the chart on Pulse TCG, just at the end of January was up at £440. 440. It's down over £100 or around 100 if you pay that 330 mark for a good quality one. This is an insane value pickup right now. This is the best booster box in the Scarlet and Violet era, hands down. Okay, we all know it. It's going to go down as like it's not going to go down, I don't think, as like as good as the original Team Rocket set. It's not going to be involved in Skies level or Team Up level, but it's going to be a big set, maybe even like a Fusion Strike level from Sword and Shield. This thing is going to go really expensive over the next couple of years. They're not reprinting them. They don't reprint booster boxes anymore. The restocks we get of Destin Rivals, especially in Europe, are the half booster boxes. The price of these over in the US is far higher because they've just had no reprints of it. This thing is just, for me, a no-brainer pickup, and I can see it being £1,000 in 2 to 3 years. I really, really can. Now at the minute, I don't have the free funds to go and pick up another one out my pocket, but I've got some items that I can sell, some lesser items that I want to roll into one of these. I've got a box of Paradox Rift that I initially picked up for £80, now worth just over 200. I'm going to sell that. I've got a box of Obsidian Flames that I picked up for around £95 18 months ago, and now I'm going to sell that. It's going for nearly 300. And I've got a Magneton stamped PC promo in a PSA 10 that I ripped it, well, I opened myself and graded, now going around £250. That's like 4 times my money on that card, and I'm not interested in keeping hold of a slab. I like to collect raw cards and like vintage cards. So between those 3 items, that's £700 there, I can pick up 2 of these. And I think that's what I'm going to do in the next couple of weeks, is sell some old, lesser stuff that I'm not really bothered about, that I've already seen really good returns on, and park it into something like this, which I think will explode in the future. And that's the sensible way to play these. I'm not spending my own money, I'm spending the money of things that I've already appreciated while I've held them, and now using that extra cash to buy the next best thing. If you're on a bit more of a budget, then the booster bundles are looking really good right now on Destin Rivals as well. £53 market. They've just recently come down for around highs of 60 or so. So if you can pick up any booster bundles now for just over 50 for Destin Rivals, it's a fantastic pickup. Booster bundles are quickly becoming a fan favourite in the investing world. They're small, easy to store. People like them to buy, to rip in the future, ripping shippers, collectors, etc. They sell really, really well. And they don't come with any other paraphernalia. It's just 6 packs in a tiny box. It's a fantastic little investment piece to pick up. And if you can't pick up a booster box, then I would really be looking to pick up one or two of these if you can. You will not go wrong with having Destined Rivals in your portfolio, especially if it's the main items: a full booster box, booster bundle, ETB, PC ETB. Those four are like your big four when it comes to Pokemon investing, unless there's a set that comes like a UPC, SPC, like the specialty sets. But this is a mainline set, so they're your big four. Booster bundles are this for just over £50. If you're on a budget, these are fantastic. I would honestly, if you don't have any Destined Rivals in your portfolio now, I'd be looking at grabbing these. Where do I see these going? I think they follow the path of the booster box. So if the booster box gets up to £1,000, say in 3 years, we'll be conservative with 3 years. If you pick up these now, 3 years, 120. You telling me that Destined Rivals won't be £20 a pack like we can see at the moment with 151, £20 a pack. Crown Zenith, you know, look where Evolving Skies has got to now. This will be £20 a pack in the future, 100% it will be. And your little booster bundles now that you picked up for £53, easily 120. Well, 151 at the minute are going for around 140. Now, I'd expect it to kind of lag behind that. 151's around 3 years old. So in 2 years' time, this will be 3 years old. It could potentially be there then, or at least double your money. So yeah, fantastic pickup. I'd certainly be looking to grab some if you can. Next item on the list, the Prismatic ETB. It has to be on every investing list. It has to be. Prismatic, it is. People are bored of it. People don't like hearing people online say, buy Prismatic, buy Prismatic. All your favorite YouTubers are constantly saying it. All your favorite content creators, whatever. But that's because they know, they've been through these cycles. They know that this is the buy. We just seen what happened with 151 earlier this year. As soon as it was going close to going out of rotation, the prices just went bang through the to the moon, through the roof. I'm getting all my little sayings mixed up there. These at around 140, and just be warned, they're starting to tip up again. 143, now 147, 143 a couple of weeks ago, now 147. People know, okay? These are going to start to move quicker. And with 151, the big move came just after Christmas into January, when people knew it was rotating out in April. Well, now that more people are aware of what happened there, I expect these to start moving sooner, because people will be thinking, well, I need to get in ahead of January because that's when 151 moved. So they'll start buying in December, or they might start buying in November or even October, and it will start to ramp the price up a lot sooner than what 151 did, in my opinion. So this is your last chance, I think, to buy any of these at this price. I don't think we're going to see any more Prismatic ETBs being released, and if we do see any, it'll be a small amount. It's not enough to affect the price. Get these while you can. And the same is said for the Prismatic, and the same is said for the Prismatic booster bundles. They're sat at 64 at the moment. This will be, again, a £20 a pack set. You're going to double your money on these, but probably much sooner than Destined Rivals, because this is going out of rotation, like we just said, in just under a year. How many months away? 9 months, 8 months, whatever. Prismatic booster bundles are plentiful. They're everywhere online, but they're still a fan favourite for the ripping shippers. They're getting ripped all the time. And what's so good about Prismatic is the cards are going up. So even though we've got so much product of it, having that huge Umbreon Chase card still going up in price. What is it now? Around $7,000, I think. 5.5 grand in a PSA 10. It's just going up and up and up and up and up. You've still got that big chase. So even though there's loads of them around, and there's loads of Prismatic around, people want to rip it, and that's what's really important for investing. You want the product to be ripped. Ripping shippers want to rip it. People want to buy with them. People want to buy the bundles and the ETB still to chase those evolutions and chase that big Umbreon SAR in a PSA 10. And that's what makes this just so appealing. If I was picking Destined or a Prismatic right now, I would be buying Prismatic bundles over Destined bundles. I would be buying Prismatic ETBs. It's hard on this. Would I buy 2 Prismatic ETBs over 1 Destined Rivals booster box? That is a great question. It really is. And you know what? Because it's a booster box, I think I'd go with the Destined Rivals booster box, because there's far less of them around at the moment. But if you can pick up a few of each, or if you've already got some Destined Rivals and you want to get some more Prismatic, then now is the time to buy them. I mean, the bundle price at the moment, down at 63, it was 73 just a few weeks ago. It's coming down again. When these top tier sets show these downtrends in the graphs and they're coming back down and dropping a fair bit percentage-wise, £73 to 63 is a good percentage. That's the time to buy. You know it's got a catalyst coming up. We know it's got a catalyst coming up. We know the price is going to go up. We know it's going to go massive to the moon. Maybe not as big as 151 did, but it's going to go. It's going to do that move. Everyone knows it. Buy now while the chart is going down. Buy it now. We might get some more booster bundles come to market in the next 6 months, maybe. That's fine. We got late booster bundles in the 151 cycle. They still all went to 140 very, very quickly as well. Quickly. If we do get more bundles and you can buy any of them a bit cheaper, you can dollar cost average in. If not, what you've bought at this price will be safe anyway. They're going to over £100 by next April. Mark my words. The last thing I wanted to have a little look at was the 151 Elite Trainer Box. This caught my eye because it's come down from a high of nearly 500, 495 there, or £495 sale in mid-March. It's now down at £400, come down 20%, right? 151 is a top tier all-timer elite set in the Pokemon TCG world. It will go down as one of those legendary sets because of the pure nostalgia that comes around it. It appeals to new collectors, mid-era collectors, and the old collectors like me who are around back at the start. It appeals to everyone. And in 10, 20 years time, when I'm older, I would still want it then, you know, and I'll have even more money then, hopefully, to be able to buy this kind of stuff. If you buy 151 now, 151, even an ETB at £400, this ETB will be over £1,000 in a few years, easily. And I don't think you're going to see it at this price level for much longer, because when 30th anniversary comes along, the hype that that's going to bring to the market, it's going to swell it so much that these prices from all the other big sets and all the other popular investment items are going to go up as well. It's going to push everything. A 151 ETB at £400 for me, if you've got that kind of money, is a really, really good pickup. I was actually quite surprised to see it drop so much from its high point of nearly 500. I'm keeping my eye on this. The price has still come down a little bit. I think if you buy now, it's perfectly safe and hold for a couple of years, you're going to double your money. I think way down the line, this is a £2,000 ETB, you know, in that 5 to 10 year bracket. I really do. It's just got that huge pull about it. It doesn't matter what era of Pokemon you came from, you want a bit of this in your collection. I was lucky enough to pick up the bundles before they exploded last Christmas. I got 11 at around £67 average. Didn't get any ETBs or anything. I wish I did, but I am keeping an eye on these. But my priority right now, out of all the items I've just spoke about, is the Destin Rivals booster boxes at these low prices. I think they're a fantastic pickup. After that, it's got to be Prismatic, because that's the one with the earlier catalyst. Okay, it's going out of rotation before Destined. I'm not looking at Ascended right now. I think I've got some Ascended on the screen here. The ETBs are around the same price as Prismatic, but aren't going to go out of rotation for another year afterwards. And there's going to see more of these come to market. So now for me is the time to ignore Ascended, buy Prismatic, buy the Destined booster boxes. When Prismatic does spike, you sell that off then, or sell a portion of it, and then use that money and then buy Ascended for next year's cycle. Okay, you keep doing that and ignore the lesser sets. Don't be tempted by Temporal Forces booster boxes or your Paradoxes or Battle Styles, or you know, some of these cheap ones where you think, oh, that's a bit old now, and it's cheaper, so I can get that for a good deal. It won't go up by as much percentage gains as these top tier sets will in the next few years. So don't overthink it. Just focus your money, if you want to be into Pokemon investing, in the top tier sets, okay? Don't waste your money on tins, collection boxes, all this other crap. Just buy booster boxes, ETBs, PC ETBs and booster bundles of your Destin Rivals, your 151s, your Prismatic Evolutions, your Ascended Heroes. Crown Zenith's gone now, Paldean Fates, they're pretty expensive, but those kind of sets. And the next high class set we get, which is going to be like 30th, and there's going to be another one in the new year. The other option in investing is save all your money right now and try to buy as much of 30th anniversary when it comes out at MSRP. If you can, sign up to every lottery system, every single company's sign up system, getting every queue system, just getting everything and try and get your hands on as much 30th at MSRP as you can. But to be honest, that's going to be really difficult. We're all going to be in the same boat. So hedge your bets and buy the stuff that is out there, that's got catalysts coming up, like these here, your prismatics, your destined. And just don't overthink it, you know, just don't overthink it. If you've got that free money, these are going to make you more money. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the Pokemon investing and Pokemon TCG content, I'm Cal, this is Cal's Pokemart. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.